Okay, your program, let's go bit by bit. Just run it. You saw that? I don't understand. Jocelyne, put it back. Go back. Decrease it. Delete it. Why did that happen? Run it again. Stop it. Does it come back? How many rotations? Look through your program. Why is it taking you such a long time to just tell me how many rotations?
0.5.
It took you a long time just to tell me that part. And in the competition, they will ask you to make certain changes, and you don't have a lot of time. What do you do next?
When it turns, it does.
I said, what do you do next? When you turn, what do you do?
Do an alignment here.
Yeah, that's the problem. So how can you solve that? If what happens right now happens on the day of the competition, it would be a complete disaster.
Naomi has had a headache.
The target for today is to finish everything. There's a problem, you stop, correct, stop. It has to be perfect. We spend a lot of time solving a lot of big problems, but there are small loopholes that we need to tighten up. Because these little things are what can be the difference between us winning or us losing. The reason that we do well is because we spend a lot of time and dedication towards our preparation.
What matters is the hard work and the effort you put in what you are doing.
If I love something or I want to do something, I'll do it 100%, full passion.
One of the reasons why my friends love me is because I always put passion in whatever I do.
Whenever we have challenges, I always tell my students there is always multiple solutions. Some solutions can give better results.
Sir, can we please get a saw?
A what?
A saw.
To do what?
We are trying to get rid of this Lego piece.
Well, the piece is too long.
Yeah.
And you think the best idea is to cut it. Yeah, I'm not giving you a saw. But some solutions can also solve the problem in a way that is very efficient. This robot, that's Henrik's team, it sorts the red and the blue in vertical compartments. And they sort it in horizontal compartments. Initially, when we started, we wanted to use light sensors to detect red and blue. That would be complicated, but it's doable. But then we realized that no, they were not of the same height. So we can also use height to sort them rather than colors. All the tiles come one direction, and then the shorter ones will go under the gates, and then the bigger ones, now the blue, they will stay in front. You are constantly having the issue of the red thing sometimes getting in front of the blue, then it traps it. That means it can't get into the inner trapdoor. Think of using cardboard to do a one-way door, so that when the red goes in, it doesn't come back out.
So it's like we have to start again because we're going to move all the pieces on top here just to flick this thing. Here is smooth, to make it easier to put the cardboard there. Make the top here flexible so that when it enters, it cannot come back again.
My students don't like pulling things apart. They get emotionally attached to their build, and that is one thing that I discourage. Don't fall in love with your build. Be ready to take your build apart anytime, as many times as possible to get a build that works.
Lift motor is C, right motor is A.
We are writing it down so that if we forget where the cables were connected to, then we can watch on the paper and then redo it.
These robots were built from their own imagination and from try and error. So there's no manual anywhere where if you take it apart, we look at this manual and put it back.
I just put it in the same order here so that we don't forget.
I'm taking a video in case we forget how it was we watch the video and remember it.
It's very important that when you take your robot apart and put it back together, everything goes back the same place it was before.
When I first came to Right to Dream, I was amazed when I saw someone doing something on the computer and the robot started moving. Then I said I want to join.
Jocelyne is the most enthusiastic kid I've ever met. Since day one she came to Right to Dream, she wants to do everything.
I have many passions to Right to Dream. What is in Right to Dream that I can't do? Like, I don't know.
When I came here first, she was my role model.
Working with Jocelyne makes life easier because she always keeps you accountable.
You have to increase the 10. No. Before the second drop, this is the 10. Increase.
She's not a team person so much.
I'm a person who likes doing individual work. But when I came to Right to Dream, it was like, you have to do everything together. I'm learning how to collaborate with people when things are not going well. What do I do to motivate them and do their job?
She's smart, she's dependable.
She tells it like it is. Let me switch the cable.
Why no?
It's short.
Which cable? The leader needs to be respectful and kind to people, not be too harsh.
Working with Jocelyne has been great because she's free.
Love being a leader who lead by example. Like, you want a job to be done and you exclude yourself, you just be there telling them to do this, to do that. I don't like being excluded from something that's going on. I want to be part of it, make an impact. That's how I was raised.
I think she can be a one-woman team. Like, she would put a robot down, go and make changes, come and do this, come and do that.
She also likes dancing.
Stop dancing and focus.
Robotics makes my brain think outside of the box. Now I think wider and faster. Now, let's get to work. Come on, it's my job.
That's more room at the back now.
Simple idea.
Oh. What happened? I don't know. What you did has made it worse. Stop it. That's why you should have a checklist. You have your checklist. So get one, and somebody should check in. Cables, check. Gates, check. This, check.